All right, welcome back here. So I talked a little bit about CPA offers, and I told you why I like these with Bing Ads. So this is great. If you've tried some ads with ClickBank and a few different affiliate products, you hadn't had any luck yet, then get into any CPA network you can. Like I said, I put some recommendations above. You can get into if you can get into Cash Network, great. But there's other networks, and they're all very similar. There's similar offers, and get in and find one that pays out per lead because psychologically speaking, it's easier to get paid out per lead from somebody filling out a form, and that's a great way to monetize and make money. Right. So in this example, I'm in Cash Network. I'm using 860. You're more than welcome to use a similar offer if you're not in this network. I'm going to go into Links plus Creatives, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Links tab here. And I'm going to grab that landing page URL and leave that up because I'll be using that. Now, one thing that's important and that I'm talking about, this is only for the United States. So I saw that here, traffic allowed from US. So that's something I need to keep in mind when I set up my campaign. And we're going to go back over here to Bing. Now, like I said, if you ever get to a screen where you're not familiar with, just go to the very top, click the Campaigns tab, and it should take you back to where you need to be. We're going to create a new campaign. I'm going to do this one live with you. It's going to be a search and content campaign just like before. We're going to name this one. What I like to do is, like I said, Cash Network. We'll name it 860 because that was the offer ID. So 860, we'll just do payday loan. Right, that's just for me to identify it. You're going to select your time zone. I'm going to leave this at $5 a day. Only the United States because that's where we can only target. We're going to only show ads to people in your targeted location. And let's go ahead and look at that landing page again. We'll do a $1,000 payday advance, right? So this is for people who want to get $1,000 by tomorrow. It says right here, receive up to $1,000 in your account as quickly as tomorrow. So we'll do, or we could do, let's do $1,000 by tomorrow. All right, and then our ad text can say, let's go back here and look at the page, receive $1,000 in your account, and we'll put that as our ad text. Receive $1,000 in your account as soon as tomorrow. So we're putting exactly what it says on the page. Display URL, we'll do www.paydayloan.com. And of course, our destination URL, we'll go and grab that from Cash Network here. Grab that link. As you can see, I'm going a little bit faster because we've already done this before in the previous videos. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Google Keyword Planner, which I do have open. I'm going to go ahead and restart this. Now, if you have your previous campaigns open, sometimes when you reload the page, it's going to ask you if you want to start over. Go ahead and start over. You don't really need to save any of the campaigns here. Let's see, tools. Took me here. Trying to get back to Keyword Planner. And we can think of some phrases here. So here's what I'm talking about. Click Start Over. Same process as before. You're going to search for new keyword, ad, and group ideas. So we're going to do, payday loan is going to be our first one. I'm going to do cash advanced or cash advance. And I'm going to do bad credit, need money. So like I said, your phrases can be, they don't have to make sense, but just think of what people would search for. And we're going to go ahead and load these. And there we go, generate all these keywords for us. And we're going to add all just like before. And once that loads, we're going to go ahead and copy that to the clipboard. All right, and then from there you can put it into Excel. So I'm going to delete everything that I did here in this previous campaign. Because I had that open from before, so I'll go ahead and delete it. Let's go to the very top here. Right, and I'll go ahead and paste it. So let's see, I have a total of, all right, this gave me 800 keywords as well. Wow. All right, so I'll go ahead and copy this 100 at a time, just like before. And you're going to put these over into your Bing Ads under Enter Keywords. Go ahead and add those, and then while that group is adding, I just go back and grab the next group. Okay. So sometimes you have to wait for it depending on how fast it's going. So yeah, just the same process before. You kind of see it. Every campaign has the same process. We're going to go here, and then we're going to just we're going to go ahead and add. Go back. One thing I want to mention at this point in time is, you always start out, if you notice, by bidding 5 cents a click. Now, if your ads are not receiving very many clicks or impressions, especially for a niche like make money online or weight loss, what you can do is you can actually bump up your bids to 7 cents or 8 cents. You can slowly increase the bids. And when you increase your bids, you actually will get more clicks, because when your bids are low, your ads, don't show up as high, or they don't show up as much. So what you can do is you can go in and you can increase your bids, just like I showed you before. Why that's loading, that's just a little, that's just some advice that you can do. And in some cases, if you're getting really good, ROI, or you have a good campaign running, you may want to increase your bids up to, 14 or 15 cents a click if you're, seeing really positive results. But, always start at 5 cents, because you want to see, what type of results you're going to get with 5 cents. And then you can slowly move up to 7 cents or 8 cents. And, it's really easy. And even though you bid a little bit higher, it doesn't mean that your cost is going to go up dramatically. So I'm going to copy the next group, and just waiting, and make sure you add all the keywords. 800 is a good amount for payday loan. And most people, when it comes to the payday niche or the payday loan, man, they're going to easily be paying. They're going to be paying anywhere between the range of $1 to $2 a click, even in Bing ads. So that's why this is phenomenal that we're able to, able to get the traffic for such a low cost. Okay. I know it's a lot slower for me when I'm screen recording, because it uses a little bit more power. So I'm just going to keep on adding those keywords in. I might just move it down to 50 at a time for me, or I'll just kind of pick a few here and there. So, but yeah, be sure to add in all the keywords when you're doing the campaigns. Add in all the ones that Google gives you. If it's 600, add all 600, as long as you meet the 300, which you always should. Okay. And I mean, this is just wonderful, because this is giving us all the keywords that we need to have successful campaigns. And you can see that some of these bids are really, really high. That's why we have so many keywords, so we can make this happen. Okay, and there it goes. Let's add this next round. I'm just going to add this next round and save it. Oops, I clicked on save before I clicked on add. All right, that's okay. I'm going to go with that. You go through and add all the keywords. Like I said, I just want to keep it to the point, because you get the idea. All right, same thing as before. You're going to leave everything the default here. You're going to go to add distribution, and you're going to just uncheck content network. All right, and you're going to go ahead and click on save. Now remember, as soon as you do that, you need to go into the ad and change the bids. You don't want to forget that step, because if you leave the bids the same, then that's we do have that safety net in place of where we won't go too far past the $5, but you don't want to be getting charged $1 per click and only get 5 clicks out of your campaign, or a few clicks out of your campaign. So go to keywords, and you should have a lot more than I do. And let's see, it's not showing any keywords for me, which is really weird. Okay, but you're going to go to keywords and select. For some reason, it didn't save my campaign the way it was supposed to, so I need to go back and check it. but you should have all your keywords there if you took your time and saved it. And then you're going to select them all and change the bid down to 5 cents. Okay, so go ahead and do that once you add the keywords. So I'm going to go back and just add a few for example. That's really weird why it didn't carry over. So I'll go ahead and click save. All right, there we go. And then yeah, you'll select all keywords, and then you'll usually get the bar that comes up that says select all keywords on all pages. Make sure you do that. You want to select all pages. You don't want to just do one page. So that's a very important step. And then you want to change your current bids immediately to 0.05. And don't do 0.5 because that's going to be 50 cents. You need to make sure you have the decimals, the decimal and the numbers just like that. So 0.05. All right. And then, of course, just like before, you're going to go over to ads and you're going to create an ad. And what I would do for something like a payday loan is I'd do keyword $1,000, now. And then I'd come down here and do keyword. I usually do something for payday loans. I usually like to do bad credit, no credit, instant, $1,000 approval. All right, same thing, and you're going to go here and grab the dynamic text keyword and then just add in .com and save and create another because we need a minimum of 3. And what you can do is you can go over to Google and I'm going to type in payday loan, super competitive. All right, we don't want to use a company name like Check and Go. So I like this one, payday loans in 2 minutes. Right, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And there we go. All right, so it's not letting us use this one because it's too long. So payday loan in 2 minutes. Sometimes when that happens, I'll just kind of push it together like that. Oh, it looks like that should fit. All right, there we go. So I created my 3 ad copies, and you have all your keywords bid at 5 cents. And in some cases, like I said, you may have to bump those bids over. If you're not getting really any traction with your campaigns or any impressions, then you may want to just increase your bid to all your keywords. And you just go to the keywords tab, select them all, and then of course use the little one that says select all, all rows and all keywords. And you're going to want to go and click edit and change current bids. And you may want to just bump that up to 0.07 cents. And that little bump, believe it or not, just from going from 5 cents to 7 cents can be a difference of having, from having 15 clicks a day to now having 50 clicks a day. So there can be a huge difference just by bumping up your bids just a little bit. And that's just some advice that I'll give you for some of the campaigns that you'll be doing. But so far, so easy, right? So what you can now do at this point is you can go in and you can go and create, if you're comfortable, you can go out and create 2 or 3 more campaigns just like this for different niches. And what I recommend is find the ones that pay per lead, find the ones that pay out, for the user filling out an application. The more networks you get into or the more offers you can find like that, you'll be able to scale a lot faster than with an offer with sales, because sales aren't consistent, but people filling out forms are very consistent. So that's what I recommend when it comes to CPA marketing, is find the ones that pay out per lead. Even though it says CPA, this is still this still gets paid out per form. This says CPL. This is just for the United Kingdom. So there's a lot of great offers that you can find back here in Cash Network and other CPA networks as well. So thank you for watching. I hope that gives you some ideas. And you don't need a very large budget. When it comes to form submits, you really don't have to spend more than $5 or $6 to know how your campaign is going to do.